presentation I could make about my year at Cife. And if you're okay with it, I would like to present it to you in 1 minute and get your feedback before we keep exchanging on your other experiences. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope I'm going to be impactful. All right. It is 2004, and I'm arriving in Nice from the USA, where I just lived for 7 years. Today, I'm going to tell you about my year at Cife. They say, seize the day. They've said that for millions of years. And today, I know that it is true. We need to seize the day, but we only understand it after the day is over. Could that be your case too? Today, I'm going to tell you about my year at Cife. It was in 2004, 2005, and I will tell you my year at Cife through 3 main elements. First, post-its. Second, books. And third, vodka. Post-its. I was living with a few roommates. We were all going to Cife, and one of them had an incredible technique to learn all that we had to learn. He would put post-its on his wall with all the vocabulary and the words and the content we needed to know. And his goal was to know everything before the post-it would fall on the floor. I love that technique, and I used it. And I thank you still, Danielle, for this great technique that to me is Cife. Second, the books we had to learn, the number of handouts we had to learn the week before finals. Do you remember? And finally, the vodka I learned to drink, because at Cife, that's what you do. So for me, a year at Cife was 3 things: post-its, books that you learn the last minute, and vodka you enjoy with friends. So they say seize the day. I've learned to seize the day, but I've also learned that those days are beautiful once they're over. What do you think? Was anything impactful? Was it proactive?
Yes.
I really just made it up. Really. So I made it up. I took things around my living room, because I'm in my living room right now, like you, and I just made with what I had. Was there any impact in it? And what was impactful? What was interesting or touching to you? And what will you remember maybe in 1 year's time about that 1 minute? Yes, Monica?
The vodka.
Oh, did I know?
For me, it was my first beer in my life drank in Berlin.
For example, yeah. So that always.
I know it sounds a bit strange, but I don't know. I don't drink I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol. But in Berlin, it was my first beer ever. So yeah, with the vodka.
Good trick. Music and humor connect people, but alcohol works great too, all over the world. What could have been?
And my colleagues told me I should drink more often, because after drinking, I was speaking so much, and so I was more funny. So they were like, we have to get her to drink more.
Anything else that was good in your opinion, or anything that could have been better? What could I have done differently to have more impact? Actually, that's the feedback I'm after. Any idea as to what I could have done differently?
Well, I would say maybe if you could put it less the personal story. I don't know.
Yeah, probably I should have found a way to be more balanced. A year at Cife is this, and that, and what I want, and then I add the personal stories. You're right. I agree with that. Thank you. Anything else I could have done? Yes, Christina?
Yes, I just want to say that, of course, it depends to whom you would share this story. Culture is very relevant, and we also belong to a culture where enthusiasm is prized and